Oh? Traveler? Was that you? What brings you out to Windrise? I thought that you were still in Rito celebrating the festival. Me? I just wanted to come home. Yeah, Zuma's beautiful. And it was nice getting to see all those different things. But at the end of the day, there's no place like Windrise for me. I don't really know why, but I'll never get bored of sitting on these bows, looking at the long, stretching expanse of grass, the way it seems never ending. If you'll excuse me, traveler, I just woke up this morning, so... Huh? It's already noontime? Wow. I could have sworn it was just a few minutes ago that I fell asleep. How did I get back so quickly? Well, I just flew all the way back. I popped back into my little spirit body and just let the wind take me all the way here. Oh, why didn't I do that when I went to Inazuma? Well, I thought it would be nice to blend in with everyone else. That way, I could get some inspiration, too. If I really decided to just float everywhere that I want to be, I would never understand how people live these days. Then, none of my poetry would be good. And if my poetry isn't good, there is no reason you would be in love with me. It would be terrible. You'd love me anyway? Well, think about it this way. Even your good, floating friend Paimon calls me the tone-deaf bard. And in Angel Share, I'm just that guy who drinks too much. Oh, when you think about it that way, if you took the bard out of my name, I would just be a regular drunk. There would be no redeeming quality to me at all. I wouldn't really mind being useless. Being seen that way doesn't really matter to me. But now that we're dating, I have to be more mindful of how I appear, you know? Traveler, why don't you come up and sleep with me? Yeah, the wood is kinda hard, but once you get used to it, you'll fall asleep in no time. Huh? You feel like you'll wake up with a aching back? You know, there's an easy solution to that. After you wake up, we can just go to your teapot together. Then I can take some lotion and rub your back. Then you'll feel better in no time. Still don't want to? Okay. Well, even if you don't want to, I don't feel like coming down just yet. So, won't you indulge me for a little longer? The wind carries your words to me. You don't have to talk so loudly. You'll only hurt your voice. I can hear you perfectly from up here, even if you just whisper. Now that you're actually whispering, I'm actually having a hard time hearing you. I know you did that just to mess with me. I would play with you a little more, but I'm really just feeling sleepy right now. I wish I could just hug you, hold you, and snuggle you up here. You know, there's definitely enough space up here for the two of us. I know it doesn't seem that way, but these bows are pretty big and strong. If you like, I can even turn back into my Archon form. You know, so that I can give you some fluffy feathers for your bedding. Oh, it wouldn't hurt me or anything. Yeah, my wings would get numb after a while. But you're such a heavy sleeper, you wouldn't even notice if I just pulled my wings out from under you halfway. Not that I would do that, of course. You know, I wouldn't want you to be in pain when you wake up. I know I said all that about massaging you, but I was just joking. If I could have it my way, I would make sure you never got hurt at all. I'd make sure you never go off to some crazy new place. To the chasm, to Sumeru, meeting all these wild people who just want your help. And you, being your nice little self, you would help them. Even if you're all sore and tired, even if you wake up feeling like your legs are about to drop off from how exhausted you are. That's just the kind of person you are, traveler. And as much as I would like to mean that as a compliment, I really don't. I wish you would take care of yourself better. That's the only thing I want you to do, is to help yourself. Yeah, Tevat needs you, but you need you too. And above all that, I need you. Dear, I can't even imagine what I would do if you suddenly left me. I would probably just go back to sleep for the next 60,000 years or something. I don't even want to think about it. Going to sleep for so long has its perks, but Once I wake up, everything is just totally different. Like, for instance, the clothes I'm wearing now would be completely unsuitable when that time comes. Then I'd have to sing free songs until someone comes along and says that I'm talented and they sponsor me with some fancy garbs. Not that I mind getting sponsored with the newest fashion, but I'm quite fond of how I look right now. Mainly because this is how I met you. Somehow, these clothes have become kind of special to me because of that. Huh? I'm a hopeless romantic? Maybe for you. Maybe for you, I'm a lot of things I never thought I was. Oh? Traveler, you're here. I didn't think I would actually convince you to come up. Here, let me make some space for you. It feels so good to have you in my arms again. It hasn't been that long since we parted ways in Rito, but it feels like forever for me. Did you miss me too? When you were on that ship on the long ride to Mondstadt. You get seasick easily, don't you? So, it must have been quite rough for you. Huh? You just drank as much sake as you could put in? And tried to sleep it all away? You're starting to sound way too much like me, you know? As much as I would like to see that as a good thing, you're only human, traveler. I don't want you to hurt your body because of my, shall we say, bad influence. Really though, I wish you could take better care of yourself. And, you know, if you had told me you were coming all the way to Mondstadt, I would have went to you to fetch you. I would have gone with Dvalin, and we could have rode all the way back here, and you wouldn't be seasick. Well, I guess you might have gotten airsick instead. But you handle flight a little better, right? Well, that's enough talk. I need to do something real quick before thinking about it drives me crazy. I miss that. Call it a day or two. I'll always miss getting my daily smooches from you. I guess that's why you didn't want to come up with me, huh? Since you've been seasick and sleeping all the way here. I take it you're finally feeling a little sober right now. A little alert. And that's why you don't want to spend it getting all drowsy again. Is that right? No? Then, could it be because you're shy? You're shy that you're not proper enough to be sleeping beside me? Oh, you're ridiculous. When have I ever cared about that type of thing? Oh, sometimes you get so weird. Feeling all shy like that. When you know I just love having you next to me. Well, are you sure you don't wanna go get something? We could go down to Good Hunter. Get you some sticky honey roast. That, paired with a bit of satisfying salad and a nice warm drink, should be enough to make you feel better. No? But I really think you might need something to eat. Especially if you've been hungover for so long. Later? You just wanna spend time with me first? Aww. Well, who am I to deny you? I'm the one who asked you to come up here, after all. So, let's rest for a little while longer. When you're ready, we'll go have a great lunch together, okay? I love you, traveler.